Hello friends, on demand today I am taking the topic of algebraic expressions. So let's start with the introduction of algebraic expression. Now what is algebra? We know the numbers 2, 5 or randomly if we write some numbers, these are what? These are arithmetic. These are called as arithmetic. Whereas if we write some alphabets x, y or pq like this, these are called algebra when it is mixed with some numbers. Okay, so this is what algebra is. Now, before going to the definition of algebraic expression, I would like to explain you the basic terminologies associated with it. So let's start with the terms. Now, algebra consists of two symbols, that is constant and variable. Now, what is constant? Constant here means fixed. What is fixed? And variable means what changes. So, this means fixed and here it means what changes. Now, how it means fixed and how it changes. Suppose a number here is 5. So, this is here we know this is number 5, this is fixed. Variable means if any expression say symbol letter x, whenever we put any value to this x, then the number will change. That expression will change. Now how it is? Suppose I write here 3x plus 5. Suppose this is one expression here or equation we can say. So here we can say this 5 is fixed and here x is the value change. The x value will change and so this portion is variable and this is constant. Now both of this makes the constant plus variable will make the term of algebraic expression. Now here we have to understand how many terms are there. Here we can see plus symbol is here. This is one term and this is the second term. So here we can see two terms. Now before that I will like to explain you the like term and unlike term first. So there are two terms, like term and unlike term, which we have to deal with in the whole algebraic chapter. So now here there is one term in like term that is called literal coefficient. What is that called? Literal coefficients. So what is this now? This relates to the value which changes. Literal coefficient relates to the value which changes. Now like term with the word we understand which means same term. Same term means what? Suppose if we take xy as a algebraic expression and if I take 5xy or 11xy, that means what? xy, xy, xy are what? Like term and literal coefficient also remains same. Same here for the unlike terms which do not have same literal coefficient. That means what? If I take here a term as a, if I write here ab or if I write here ac or if I write here suppose z, then what is this? A is here, but this is not same. These are called unlike term, means it should be like xy, xy, xy is what? Like term, it has literal coefficient same, and here unlike term the literal coefficient remains unchanged. Okay, so this is like and unlike term. Now coming towards the next part, the main part. Now coming quickly towards the definition of algebraic expression. This is very important. Collection of one or more terms separated by plus or minus sign. Means this we have to keep in mind. Whenever we are going to count the number of terms in the equation, only we have to take into account the plus and minus sign which is separating the term. Here the most important thing is that multiplication and division sign will not be taken into account. Now how? Suppose I am taking one example as 8 into 7a divided by 3b. So how many terms are here? Now as I told you, only plus and minus sign we have to take into account. No multiplication and division we are going to take. So how many number of terms are here? 1. Similarly, I will take one more example here. Suppose x plus y divided by 3c. Okay. So how many number of terms are here? We will count. Now plus sign, minus sign, here it is 1 plus sign, divide we will not take into account. So this is the one term and this is the second term. So how many number of term is here? 2. Okay. Now coming towards the next type. Now before that, I will explain you the meaning of coefficient. Now what is coefficient? Suppose I take an example phi a x y. So how we will denote this? Phi is the coefficient of the remaining terminology we will take ax y. Suppose if I write here phi a is coefficient of remaining one we will take xy. Suppose phi a x is coefficient of what is remaining here is y. So this is the what coefficient meaning is. Suppose I take an example. Now we will understand here two examples are here. The coefficient of AB in minus AB is what? So how we will see this? Nothing is here means here it is 1. That is called the unit coefficient. Okay, nothing is here means it is 1. Now AB in this is what? So what is remaining here? Apart from this AB, what is remaining is minus 1. The coefficient of Y in minus 3xy. So apart from y, what is remaining is minus 3x. So this is the way we have to write the coefficient of any term. Now these are the types of algebraic expressions. First is monomial. Now what is monomial? Mono means we know that it is relates to only one term. One term means we know algebraic expression is separated only by plus and minus. So if we take here as 2x by 5y, so this is what? This is an example of monomial because it has only one term. Binomial means two term. Two terms, suppose 3 plus 5x. Or we can say 8 divided by 5a plus 2c. So this is what? For one term and this is the second term. So this is the example of binomial. Trinomial means it has only three terms. Three terms means suppose ax square plus bx plus c. So this has one term, two term and three term. Now what is polynomial? Polynomial relates to one or more. Now in all this thing is common is unlike term. All has a one term common here as unlike term. Why unlike term? Suppose if I'll take an example as 3x plus b plus 6x. So this and this we can see it is a like term. So we will add up 9x plus b. So we will not say that this is a three term figure trinomial, but this is what? This is a binomial because further we can solve it. So all the this types we should have unlike term. This is very important here. So what is the example of polynomial? Now polynomial here relates to that the power of the polynomial should always be a whole number. That means what? If we want to write 1 by x or 3 by x plus 5, we cannot do so because its power should be whole number. And every like monomial, binomial, trinomial is a polynomial. So one or more terms and that too unlike terms expresses defines polynomial. Okay. Now let's take some example. We will count the number of terms and see which type of algebraic expression it comes to. So here we know that with the definition plus and minus only will separate the terms. So here plus sign is there. This is first term, this is second term. So two terms here and the type is binomial. Now here no plus and minus sign, only division which we will not take into account. So it is one term which is monomial. Here how many terms? 1, 2 and 3 separated by plus sign. So 3 term it is trinomial. And here we can see one negative sign here. So this is the first term and this is the second term. Again this is an example of binomial. Now coming towards the next type of question. Now there is a next topic here, a very small topic, power of literal quantities. Now what it is? Suppose we have one alphabet here, A multiply with A. So what we have to do here, this is called as the base for the power. We will write here as A. Now what is there when we don't see any number here, that means here it is 1, here it is 1. whenever there is a multiplication sign, we have to add this. Add the powers. These are called the powers. So 1 plus 1. Because base is same, we will write here a square. So this is what the power of literal quantity is. Now here one more important thing is, suppose if any alphabet has power as 0, then we have to write here it as 1. This is the rule here for the index value. Okay. So suppose now I take an example as 5 multiply b. Suppose 4 times b I will take and 3 times p I will take. So what will be the answer for this? 5 as it is number I will write here. Then multiplication sign and all, and b base is same. So we'll write here b as a common base. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add up all the powers. B to the power of 4 and p, how many p's? 1, 2, 3. So p to the power of 3. So answer here is 5, b to the power 4, p to the power 3. So this is a very small concept. Now coming towards the next example. Now let's add this polynomial. So we have to add this. How we are going to add? Now we have to be very careful in adding this. 2 p square q square minus 3pq plus 4. What we have to do? We have to add this 5 plus 7pq minus 3p square q square. So we will see which are like terms here. P square q square is here, p square q square is here. So we will take it together. 2p square q square minus 3p square q square. This is our next step. Now next is minus 3pq. 3pq we have here again. 7pq plus 4 plus 5. Now we will do it. 2 minus 3 is what? We will add and minus the numbers. Minus 1. Minus 1 means directly we can write here p square q square. Minus 3 plus 7. So it will be what? Plus 4 p q, because like terms we have to do, and plus 9. So this is what the answer when we add this to algebraic expression. Coming towards the next question. Now this is my next question here. Now it seems very lengthy, but you see how I am going to add this. So very slowly we have to keep in account the like and unlike terms. L square plus m square plus m square plus n square. All the terms we need to add. So we will write here like this. Plus 2nl. Now which are like terms here? L square plus L square. No other. So we will take it 2L square plus m. 2m square n plus 2n square plus. Now what is remaining? This is all finished. Now there is no like term here. So we are near to our answer. 2mn plus 2nl. So this is our answer here. This is the answer. We can take 2 as a common and write here all those things we can do, but this is the ultimate answer we will get here. Coming towards the next question. Now we have to subtract this algebraic expression from this. So how we will do? From this we have to subtract. So we will write here 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5p square q. What we have to do? We have to subtract the above term. So we will keep it in bracket first. 4p square q minus 3pq plus 5pq square minus 8p plus 7q minus 10. Now what will be our next step for subtraction? When this is in bracket and we have to subtract, so what we have to do in the next step is, when we have to remove this bracket. This is the first step. Now in next step we will remove this bracket, and when we remove this bracket, then with the help of minus sign, all this sign will change. Now this is what? Minus, this is plus here. After removing the bracket, it is minus 4p square q. Minus will change to plus. This plus will change to minus. This minus will change into plus. This again minus, and this is plus. So what I had done here, interchange of the this sign. Now this is the second step here. Now we will check for the like terms now. Now what is there? 18 and 10. So 18 plus 10 will be what? 28. Now what is there? This and this we finished. We will underline it. Now minus 3p. P again, where is p here? So it is here. So minus 3p plus 8p. 8 minus 3 will be what? 8 plus 8 minus 3 is 5p. We finished with the p now. Now what about q? Minus 11q and q again we have here. So minus 11, minus 7 will be what? Add. So both the minus signs we will add and write here minus sign. 11 plus 7 will be what? 18q. We finished with this q term. Now what about pq? Plus 5pq and we have here plus 3pq. So it will be what? 5 plus 3, directly we will write here 8pq. Now next step is 2pq square. Now it is 2pq square is here. Minus 2 and minus 5. Again we will write here minus sign because both are in minus, and we will add both the numbers. Write the term. Next is 5p square q. 5p square q and here minus 4p square q. So 5 minus 4 will be what? Plus 5 minus 4 is plus 1. So we'll write here p square q. Now this and this is also done. So what is the answer here? This is the answer. For this, again I will teach you the step. 18 plus 10. Then minus 3p. What we have to do before is minus 3p plus 8p. This is the one term. Minus 11q. And again here minus 7q. This is the next one. Plus 5pq. And again plus 3pq. Again here minus 2pq square, and here minus 5pq square. Then again what is left? Plus 5p square q, and here minus 4p square q. So this is the way we have to do this step. So this is final what we get the answer here for subtraction. Now suppose if we have to add these two terms, polynomial expression here, so we have another method also, that is called a column method. In column method again we will write the like terms under one by one. Suppose here x cube, x square, x and 10. This is the first term. Now we have to add the next term with this. So we have to write the like terms together. X cube, 15x cube. X square we don't have here, so we'll write here 0. Now 8x we have here, x 6x minus 23. So now we are going to solve this. So this is a column method, very simple method. Again we will add 18, 15 plus 3 18, x cube. Now here no x square element we have down, so it is minus 5x square. Here plus 8 minus 6 is what? Plus 2 and x. And here plus 10 minus 23 is minus 13. So this is the easiest method, column method. Again we will take the subtraction sums also in this. Now this is a sum for subtraction here. We will do it same in column method. Subtract this from this. So 5x square minus 7x plus 4. And write here minus 3x square, x square like terms here, 7x from this 5x plus 2. Now when we have to subtract this, what we have to do? We have to change the sign. Like how you open the bracket and change the sign, same here. Now we will not see this sign here. This sign is the new sign which we have to take into account for calculation. Now 4 minus 2 will be what? 2. Okay. Then what? Plus 2. Plus 4 minus 2 is plus 2. Now here minus 7. Minus 5 will be what? Minus 7 plus 5, 12x. Then plus 5 plus 3 will be what? 8x square. So this is the final answer here. And here this you have to keep into account. Then when there is 2 subtraction, then we have to subtract sign here and we have to add the digit and write the term. So this is what about the addition and subtraction up till now for the algebraic expression. So up till now you have any doubt, you can just ping me in the comment box, and please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.